Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is John Giles. I live on Cambridge Road in Cameron Park. I'm making these comments on behalf of myself and Rural Communities United. One of the reasons that people are so upset with this process is that the county is putting the cart before the horse. Specifically, the county is putting the rezoning cart before the general plan implementation horse. Here are two examples. First, the 2004 general plan recognized that its land use designation maps represented the highest range of potential land use densities and intensities for each area. The 2004 general plan explicitly and lawfully postponed the need to rezone areas to that highest range of densities and intensities until the necessary infrastructure was in place to support that level of development. The TGPA ZOU changes all that by increasing the land use density and intensity on parcels countywide without regard to the availability of infrastructure. Bad outcomes are likely from this process. One is that investors will be disappointed when their subdivision proposals are denied despite their consistency with the zoning because the necessary infrastructure does not yet exist. This is likely to result in litigation. Another likely result is that neighboring residents will be disappointed when subdivisions are approved despite the fact that the site is not suitable for the density or intensity of development. This too is likely to result in litigation. This is far from the orderly development that is the goal of general plans and zoning. Second, rezones are supposed to happen after programs to mitigate their impacts are implemented. The TGPA ZOU has changed that. Many of the programs called for by the general plan to reduce the impacts of increased density and intensity of use have not yet been implemented. Instead of completing that process first, the TGPA ZOU grants the rezones without the necessary mitigation called for by the general plan. This results in even worse unmitigated impacts than the general plan itself and calls for the board to approve a statement of overriding considerations. Stop putting the cart before the horse. Establish the infrastructure needed to support more intense development proposed, and complete the mitigation programs identified in the 2004 general plan. Then apply those programs to projects as they come forward for rezoning or subdividing. This will ensure that the environment will be protected and that development approvals will be valid. Thank you.
Thank you.